So Chemours, they pay us. And so they've kind of mapped out that, if they pay us, a couple $1 million, let's say, they know that they can get 5x return based on a certain number of rinks that they need to get business with. And that's where we help them.
We're their partner, but we pay to be their partner, right?
Why do you pay them $2 million? I think that's the number I was given.
Yeah, it's pretty close to the number that I think we pay. I think there's a few clauses in the contract, give or take a few dollars here and there, but yeah, what we pay to utilize the rights to to use their logo, right? Essentially, and we also work with them with their sustainability team, their NHL Green team. They if you do, sort of form a partnership with them and so to speak, pay for the partnership, they provide a great deal of services. But the bottom line is they're certainly looking for financial obligation to be able to use their logo.
Yeah. So there are official chemical refrigerant solution of the NHL. We technically don't have a need for any supply. If anything, it's probably more of a marketing relationship. It's more of, again, just being able to market the fact that, hey, we the NHL prefer Chemours as a solution, and them being able to kind of use our marks, our marketing IP to promote the association. That carries weight with a lot of the community rinks, you can imagine, right? When you have the NHL shield attached to your business card or whatever it is that you're using to promote the partnership, it goes a long way with these rinks.
They have a whole sustainability and partnership teams that really work on behalf of anybody that's a partner of the NHL. So for example, the vice president of sustainability, Omar Mitchell is his name. So he specifically, works with us on a regular basis where he'll work with NHL rinks, NHL teams, and provide he's a liaison between us and the teams and making introductions. Each team usually is affiliated with another network of rinks in their region. So, he comes with us to trade shows. He'll come with us to, development discussions, not on when new buildings are being put in or skating rinks. He comes along and he's sort of the official spokesman of the NHL on our behalf. And, he does speaking engagements. He's done webinars for us. So they do provide quite a bit of, I guess I would say accessory support right there. They're really, it's not just, you pay them for the logo and they go away.
To be honest, we're probably more focused on the community rinks than we are the NHL clubs. Because there's 4,800 community rinks, right? So if Chemours, wants to achieve scale and grow their business more substantially, they're likely going to be able to do that through the community rinks versus, the 31 NHL arenas that we have.
We put in targets in our contract with them, right? We said we would like to get to, certain milestones over the course of the contract, and that's where the NHL provides support and outreach via their people. We just put in that we need a certain amount of conversions in order to, reach a target, right? And then there's just a couple of, instead of paying $2 million, you pay 1.8 if we only get to this many conversions, and if we got to more conversions than we thought, then there's even a step up that we would pay a little more.
So we work with Chemours to talk to these rinks to help them understand maybe why it's good for their business to switch out of the refrigerant. We've developed financing solutions so the rinks that don't have capital to make that investment can do that. what they really focused on with the NHL arena is they wanted to get one or two examples where they're serving that arena, and now they can point to it when they go talk to a community rink. They can say, we're actually supplying the Colorado Avalanche. Here's how it's working for the Colorado Avalanche, and they'll promote that relationship. And it has a lot of equity with the club, with the community rinks when they kind of promote that.
The NHL was very helpful in modifying their specifications for NHL rinks to include us. We had sort of been not in the scope, but now any rink going forward, we are our Opteon is one of the specified refrigerants that you put in for a bid to be the contractor, or not the contractor, but the system. Ian is sort of the NHL, the official engineering consultant of the NHL.
We pay out some fees for Ian, right? So Ian has costs that we pay. He kind of acts as an advocate on behalf of Chemours.
Ian also built ammonia systems for many years, but now he sees that he sees the value of the NHL, and he sees the value of working with partners that have a lot of resources like us, and so he's kind of pivoted a little bit, I would say. We're taking out of a lot of ammonia systems in North America and putting in our system. So if an ammonia system was put in 1996, for example, and it's at its end of life, a lot of people are looking at options of what to do with their new system, and we're putting in double digits numbers of systems.
To be honest, ammonia is probably the biggest competitor to Chemours, and it's usually them or ammonia. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure why ammonia, why rinks would opt for ammonia over Opteon. One, I'm assuming, is that maybe it's a little bit cheaper. To be honest, I don't know which one, if one is maybe more cleaner than the other.
Every year we're gaining more business, and now we're kind of branching out with the NHL to industrial refrigeration, which is even bigger applications and sell more refrigerant. Mm-hmm. And to me, what it is it's the relationships that you create. Every region you go to, you create relationships with the people that are doing it in that city or that region. And once you create those relationships, they foster and they grow. When they're putting in a big food processing chiller, they think about Opteon now, and they think about Chemours. So it just kind of keeps people front of mind that we're out there and available to work on bigger projects. And I just think that it's just fostering relationships that are built through the program. And it just everybody knows that you would like to work with people that you know and trust, and that's kind of what's happening here. We've been in the partnership with the NHL now for 3+ years, and we've extended our relationship long term. So we're very, very I would say motivated to want to expand this more outside of North America.